Kevin Gibbs with Bornwinner Basketball, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question of how do I find the right basketball trainer near me. I'm pretty sure if you're in a Raleigh, Durham, Triangle area, you could come to Bornwinner Basketball. I say that we the best basketball training program in the country. I believe that, right? But if you're not, then you still need to find a good basketball trainer, and I want to help you with that, right? Basically, some things that I see is that it's if you're going to choose a basketball trainer, which I do prefer anyone that is interested and that they're serious about basketball to try to get experienced basketball trainer. And I say experience because it's very, very important. Someone that can help navigate and guide you through your basketball journey, right? And that's very important because during your basketball journey, you're gonna have highs and lows, slips and falls. You're gonna go through whatever you could go through. You're gonna go through, but if someone can help navigate you and help you in those dark times to help uplift you and let you know that this is just a part of the process, then I believe that it could really help you further your career and keep your career going. Because I've seen a lot of players give up on their career before they even started, and I even seen a lot more parents contribute to that, which is a very major concern for me, where parents are not educating themselves as well as players are not educating themselves on this whole basketball game and the industry of basketball and how to put yourself in a position to succeed, right? So some things that I see, some common mistakes that I see that a lot of parents make when choosing a basketball trainer is, number one, I would say is choosing a basketball trainer based upon their playing experience, right? I see that a lot where, this guy played here, he played at NC State, or he played at Duke, and that's good. Like, you know what I mean? You need someone that's very knowledgeable. You need someone that's very knowledgeable and someone that, knows the game and have some experience. But that's not the sole reason why you should choose a trainer based upon their playing experience, right? They have to have the ability to be able to teach. They have to have the ability to be able to train, right? So they have to be able to take their knowledge and pass that down and relay that message to your child, right? So playing experience is not the end-all, be-all. I know it looks good and it sounds good, and you would hope that someone that played at a high level will be able to train and teach, but you got to have the passion for it, right? If you don't have the patience and the passion to be able to work with a player and help them, because as in your playing career, you quickly forget the blood, sweat, and tears that it took you to get to the level that you're at now. So you have to remember that, and you have to understand that everyone have to go through the process, right? We have to go through a certain amount of quantity before we get to the quality, right? That's a major concept in Bornwinner Basketball. You have to go through a high number of quantity before you get to the quality, right? So that's number one, right? Try to, still do your due diligence. I'm not saying that someone with a successful playing career can't be a good trainer. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that you want someone that is have training experience, right? That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the training experience. You're not paying for someone's past playing experience, right? So that's number one. And number two, I see a lot of parents choose trainers on what I call social acceptance, social preference. Like, if you find a good trainer, cool. Send anybody that you want to them. But some people just go. They don't do any due diligence. They don't do any research. They don't do anything. They just go with whoever's hot, and they never see if this person's going to match it with their child, right? That's why in our Bornwinner Basketball training system is based upon a 3-pillar system, which is athletic, academic, and social development. So we're always concentrating on those 3 core pillars in our philosophy, and I'm always trying to build up. Like, we're always building up in one of those areas or all 3 of those areas, right? So it's very important that the trainer and the player are compatible, right? I mean, I could be the greatest trainer and you could be the greatest player, but if we're not compatible, then the things are not going to work, right? Or if we're not willing, then the things are not going to work. So I would say really do your due diligence and don't just accept anyone because, they're hot, or just accept anyone because a lot of people knows them, or accept them because they're a friend of the family, right? Remember that your child is putting the next 10 to 15 years of their life, a lot of times their education, on playing basketball. So this is a career choice, right? I always tell all my clients this is a career choice, right? Some people choose to be engineers, doctors, lawyers. If you're going to choose to be a college basketball player, I don't care what age that you start, you're going to have to put a tremendous amount of work in. There's going to be a tremendous investment that you need to put in, and you really need someone to help navigate you through that process, right? So there you go. Those 2 common mistakes that I see, and some things that you should look for in a trainer, I would say, is one, definitely trainers should be knowledgeable, should have some type of knowledge of the game, whether playing, coaching, training, or things like that. You want to choose someone with at least, I would say 5+ years of training experience, right? To really that been through the trenches and that been through, the hit and misses, and that been through just helping players throughout a longer process, right? Throughout stage 1 to the finished product, right? Also, they should be able to teach, right? They should be apt to teach because, like I said, no matter what kind of knowledge you got, if you can't relay your message and you can't relay the message clearly, then it's not really going to matter, right? They should be a great communicator, right? And I would say positive communication, right? That's one thing that we strive for in Bornwinner Basketball, is always to be encouraging, uplifting, really to get our point across and be very honest with the person, but it's a way that you could, have honesty, right? You want someone to be able to accept the truth, right? You don't want them to be able to reject the truth. And if you don't say things in love, then sometimes that people reject the truth and they really need the truth. The truth's going to set you free, right? If you really want to be a good basketball player, even the top dogs, LeBron, Kobe, they're always taking constructive criticism and take their game to the next level. Okay, definitely you want a good communicator, the ability to teach, and just things like that, right? Whatever fits your need, right? Whatever you're looking for, right? You have to know what you're looking for your child. If you want your child just to be around someone positive, you want your child to get disciplined, there's all different types of forms and factors, and there's a lot of people out here that could really help you, right? So just make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure that the trainer is professional, that they have a stable and consistent training facility where you could get on a consistent schedule, right? Because without consistency, you're not going to go too many places far, right? So there you go. My name is Kevin Gibbs with Bornwinner Basketball. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I feel like it was very informative. Watch it several times so you can really get the gist of what I'm trying to say. And if you found it to be educational, enlightening in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please like, share, and subscribe. You can go to Instagram. Check me out on Instagram at kevin.gibbs.bornwinner. You can check me out on Facebook at bornwinnerbasketball.com. Also, you could download Smart Basketball Training, How to Become an Unstoppable Basketball Player. That is a generational changing book. It's only $10. You could download it. You go to bornwinnerbasketball.com, or you could click in the description.